Scroll down to all the characters because I
Oh,
want to show
oh yeah,
chat
yeah, yeah.
I want to show chat how drastically it changes count wise as we go into a new set. I don't know if you remember what we were drafting from beforehand, but this is significantly smaller
Way
what
smaller.
we were drafting from with sets 2 and set 3 rotating. And it doesn't feel that way because it's not a lot of characters, but there's a couple promo ones, right? But yeah, here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. As the winner, of, we'll call it season 0 because we had some
There's some
hanky.
hiccups. We changed the
Yeah.
way things work.
Yeah.
We got a pretty
I'm
good
gonna
system though, I think, going forward.
I'm gonna
So
let you pick. Do you want the first pick, or do you want the second pick to get the double in the row? For everybody at
you're
home,
letting
if this is the first time that you are doing this, that you're watching, the way that we're going to be doing this is it is a snake draft. So first person gets 1, the second person gets 2, and then continue on from there. We are drafting 8 characters each, and then for the next week's top 8, we have to play 4 of these 8 characters. So 4 will be played and then go into the spent pile. The other 4 are not played. Before the next week's draft starts, we have to throw 2 of the characters that we have picked back into the pool to then potentially be redrafted again. They can be redrafted by the same player if the other one chooses not to. So you could technically hold on to 3 characters if you get the first pick of the draft. But this is the way that we're gonna be doing it. And I can't remember. I will write down who gets to pick first based week to week on who wins. I will make a decision because I don't remember. But you won. This is the only advantage I can think to give you, is choosing whether you want to go first or second.
well, that advantage is your worst nightmare because I'm obviously going to choose to go first, and my
Mm-hmm.
first pick will of course be
Just
Jester
Lavore.
Lavore,
Breakthrough Princess.
and I might actually play her this time
No,
because
what? She got spell
she's
cards?
got some cool stuff.
Hell yeah. Make me a sick ass deck to take to a regional. Please, I'm begging. Okay. I mean, Jester's obviously like a great pick. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit more. Jester's obviously a great pick from all the Critical Role stuff. I can't tell what tier list level Jester would be on if it like cracks a top 30 or not. But I do think that I'm gonna be playing a character that I actively want to look at and do a little whatevering.
I mean, this is the fresh reset.
Yeah.
If you're not trying to get fucking rolled again this season, you should be
I'm
picking
going crazy.
the slobber knockers. Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna go for Vaxeldan Daggermaster. I think this guy is dope. I'm excited to build him, excited to play him. And I think this character is also very good, and I am content build. I'm also gonna pick Grog, Strongjaw.
Sure.
2 new characters. I think they are 2 of the best characters out of the new set. And I actively want to play them.
yeah, absolutely. In a similar sense, I'm also going to pick some newer characters, but for different reasons, of course. Based off of what my friends are saying, and I guess I have pretty good insight about what the future formats might be looking like. I'm going to be picking up Percival Derolo,
Oh,
whatever the bullshit his name
yeah.
is. And I don't think you've added them in, but I will also be drafting Nicholas Reagan's character
I have
card, as he will
not
be
added
legal
them
at the
in.
same time.
Yeah. Let me go find them. Shucks. Yeah, let me grab them. I forgot to add in the 2 champ cards. I made
It's
this
okay.
a while ago.
I just knew you would forget about him, so he let me draft him.
That's true. Promo 2025. Open image. Sorry, everybody at home. I'm not cutting this. Cat, don't try and get on the table, please. Okay. Click the. Oh no, I don't do that. I want to add a. I want to add an image.
Oh.
Has to be here. And then these 2. And then scroll down, submit. Did it mess everything up? No. At the bottom, we have Nick. I have to jump back to presentation mode. Okay, nice and easy. Well, then I have, that was your 2. My 2, I mean, I'm gonna go for Mitch. I think Mitch is in the same boat of being like a little silly. And here's where it gets a little tough because we moved this idea up. I have not really thought about necessarily like what is leaving, as well as like what old characters get from Critical Role. Like I just haven't done any real thinking about it. And I don't think that doing just like a pure Critical Role thing is the right call. And so I think that I'm going to dance with the one that brought me. I'm gonna do a safety pick. I'll just pick Pony. I played this deck all weekend. I figured it out. I know what this one's got going on.
See, I think you should have took a little bit more time and thought about some of the cool things that some of these characters can do. So I'm gonna grab Rodan, because Rodan's very good.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's going to change no matter what sets come out.
Yeah.
And you can also go ahead and grab me Deviljin, because I think he does some really silly things with some of the new cards that come out.
He certainly does. As soon as I can find them. Well, here's
Deviljin's on the left.
And then I've lost him. I grabbed him, and now he's gone.
He's down by Fat Gun.
Oh, there he is. There's Rodan. And then you said down with
down
Fat
by
Gun.
Fat Gun. Yeah, right to the left.
I don't know why he got moved. Okay, both those characters are very good. I think that the Void symbol is going to make me baby rage this set, because of obviously what it does. It's something. So who do I want now? I mean, it did just do pretty good at an event.
It did do pretty well.
It did do pretty. I mean, it's probably got to get something, right? I don't know why I'm scrolling. You know what? I'll just pull the trigger. I will just go ahead and pick Hanji. I don't mind. Recency biases, I think, is fine. There's one, and then trying to look back at these Critical Role characters and see if anybody makes sense to me. I don't think so.
There's a couple of them that I think.
There's a couple, but I think I got a couple weeks to do it. There's nobody losing my mind. Like I'm thinking, like it would be maybe Ford or like.
If you want to be smart, you should wait till after the first regional and see what everyone was cooking up, and then
there it is.
Then you draft them.
Just steal them all.
You draft their decks. That's what I do. I just steal people's decks.
Yeah, we get down here. I mean, just looking at like all the AOT stuff, with like all of the, because all these characters are like clumped together. I think. No, that's Hanji's OE1 is too out there. That's too crazy. We got a bunch of cool backup stuff, but I don't think it's gonna be. They're probably nuts. They're probably very cool, but not where I'm at. I get 2 more, or I get 1 more this pick, right? Yeah, because I did Hanji and then.
So I should clarify, right?
Yeah.
We will be building our decks post rotation.
Correct.
Because we are playing with Critical Role characters, so yeah, you do have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So it's really hard because we just got a bunch of information and decks with set 2 and set 3 cards in them, and we now have to reiterate onto new things, right?
You know what? It's one of those classic things that this character's never not been amazing, but he's never not been terrible, and we just got a ton of new Furies. I wonder what Bakugo looks like. So I will take him. He probably isn't going to touch the board, but I think it's a safety strat of I have to go learn what all these cards do. Grog's mad. We're gonna play a Fury package.
That's fair. In that same sense, This one's pretty easy to build and is that same kind of deck building. I'll be drafting Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yeah.
Because
It
all I have
was
to do is look for the top left number to be a 5 or higher.
yeah.
um, and with Chaos losing a lot of those lower difficulty foundations, but we still just play Chaos Attune stuff, I might be looking at something like Earthbreaker, which is on Earth or Water,
Yeah.
and looks pretty good. For my next one, I suppose. Hmm. Didn't think I'd get this far. I know what my last pick's gonna be, but for the sake of the hyping it up, I must pick it last. So I think what I will be choosing. I don't know what I'm gonna be choosing. I'll be honest. Scroll back up. Go to like the top half, just the top half.
Want me to zoom out one for you?
No. I'm also just trying not to pick characters that if I do pick them with other things I've already drafted, the decks are going to look very similar. I don't want to do that.
It's fair.
So like I like saw one that I was going to draft and I was like, no, I shouldn't do that.
Let's scroll a little
I don't
bit.
think it's I don't think it's anything specific with how should I word this? I don't think there's anything specific in Critical Role that I think is going to unlock this character, but I trust my friends, and a good buddy of mine named Phil Birch really enjoys not the brave, irritable goblin.
Sure, sure,
So
sure,
as a kind of
sure.
more fun one, I will be drafting her.
Okay. I am going to also trust my friends, and I have been told that this character, although new to adventuring, plays a lot of really sick ideas. And so I'm going to pick Tyrion Darrington. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get my last one.
Yep.
And then for my last one, man, I just like don't know enough keywords.
Spell.
Spells. It's a lot of spells. Like I'm looking at Miria. Are there slams, right? Are there punches?
Sure.
I can imagine, but probably more spells and weapons as it is a Dungeons and Dragons set. I mean, I like Reiner Braun Warrior. That guy's pretty cool.
He is
That
cool.
guy's pretty cool.
You
Pick
draft him
Mollymuck,
on
you
one of the.
chud. All right, I'll do it for my friend Andrew. I'll pick Mollymuck. Why not? I didn't have a better idea. Yeah. Last pick, Baird.
My
Last pick
last pick.
of week 1.
My last pick, for the sake of getting away scot-free, and Cardwell not hate drafting any of the characters that I would really like to play,
Yep.
I will be logging in Vexalia
Vexalia.
from yes, that one.
Yeah.
So that you cannot hate draft me.
I would never do something as despicable as hate drafting your
Oh,
favorite
shut the
Critical
fuck
Role
up.
character. I
It's
just
not
wouldn't do it.
despicable.
I
It's a
just
real play this
I
time
just
because she's
I
she's
just
hella
wouldn't do
playable.
it. I know
She's
how much you like playing Vexalia from the Challenger series, and so obviously I would let you. I mean, there's a bunch of cool new cards for Vexalia to come out, like a bunch of cool spells that you could spend a momentum and pick up out of your discard pile. Oh wait, that's the character I want to play.
You're joking, right? You know how many ranged weapons came out
There's
of this set?
100 of them.
I'm gonna
There's
fuck you sideways with her.
and with that, that is week 1 of the season 1 top 8 draft. Again, we get to pick and make 4 of these characters to play against each other in a top 8 bracket happening not this upcoming Thursday, but the Thursday after. So when we break this off in its own video, well, it'll be there. Let us know what characters you think are going to win, or characters you want us to play next time, in the comments down below. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts, opinions, so on and so forth. So with that, thank you all for watching, and as always, I wish you well.